Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to today's video, and I know you've been waiting for this one. We are looking at the Titan Behemoth Stasis subclass, and you can see we've got some crispy abilities. We've got the Shiver Strike and we've got the Glacier Grenade. Do not have any of the aspects unlocked yet. I'm just going to be showing you my first couple of moments using the subclass and giving you my general thoughts. Now, I'm going to get into the positives first. The positives, I would say, are the movement abilities on this Titan class are greater than any other Titan class in the game. If you combine the grenade and the dash together, you can cover quite a lot of distance. Granted, the cooldowns are pretty long, so you're not going to have a great deal of time to actually make use of this combo, and we will see the combo shortly in the video. And you can see the super here, the Glacial Quake. You kind of run around, it's quite mobile, probably again the most mobile Titan super in the game. Kind of fly through the air, you can slam these little crystals down to the ground and freeze everyone. And there is also a kind of like dashing melee attack as well. And of course, as you can see, all your poor opponents are frozen in place. And I'm not going to lie, it's pretty funny. It's funny to emote frozen players. I'm not going to lie, guys. But there is a but, I'm afraid. This is that little move I was talking about, by the way. You see that? You basically, what you do is you get momentum by throwing the grenade at your feet. You fly through the air and then you use the melee dash. I did get killed in the end, but you know, it is what it is. You can see here the super, we're kind of charging around now on the ground. Very reminiscent of Striker Titan there. We had an Arc Strider fighting us, and well, you know, he got punked, man. He got punked. You can see that little bracket, that red marking around them. That means that the player has been frozen. And of course, when someone's been frozen, they are basically dead. There's very little you can do to escape death once frozen. You have to hold down. In my case, I play on controller and I play Puppeteer. So I have to hold down the right analog stick in order to break free. When you break free from stasis, you also take damage. So you break free with about half health. So even in the case that you somehow you get frozen and you don't get killed, you're going to be coming out of that really weak. So, well, long story short, stasis is very, very powerful. Now, in my opinion, I feel, I don't know, people are criticizing me for giving my honest thoughts on stasis, and I don't understand why. Like, I could lie to you guys and be like, Stasis is amazing, Beyond Light is fantastic. And by the way, Beyond Light is good. The PvE side of the game, everything looks really good. But I'm being honest with you, in PvP, I think once everyone has these classes unlocked, especially the Warlock one with the Warlock melee just freezes you on sight. When everyone has this stuff and the Crucible's full of these ice walls, like, look at this shit. Absolutely bonkers. When it's full of this, people are going to be upset. Even if you're not upset right now, and you're upset at me for criticizing the DLC after one day, well, I'm not criticizing the DLC, but rather the implementation of stasis in PvP. There seems to have been next to no thought put into how this would work in PvP, in my opinion. It's just absolutely crazy. Don't get me wrong, I'm having fun, especially flying around with the increased mobility that you get on this Titan class. It is nice, but I just think the freezing aspect out of super, like, if I'm not in super, I shouldn't be able to do this to players, in my opinion. I think supers should be the only thing that allow you to actually freeze people in PvP. I think being able to freeze them with grenades. I believe the Hunter has a tracking grenade. You throw it along the ground and it tracks people and freezes them one by one. Things like that, I think it's just too much. It might be great in PvE and you can keep it very powerful in PvE, but I just think stasis in PvP should be limited, you know, as to how it can work. So basically, when I have my super, like now, and I'm flying through the air, that's fine. I freeze everyone. It's fine. I don't have a problem with this. I just think the neutral abilities should not be able to freeze you, man. Melees should not be able to freeze you. Grenades should not be able to freeze you. If you get hit by that, like the stasis ice walls, if you get tagged by one of them, then, you know, it should just do damage to you, but it shouldn't freeze you. I think it's an issue. I know you guys are probably enjoying watching me do this. Look at this, man. It's so goofy. And it is funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like, look at this. It is hella funny, but I know deep down that in a week's time, I'm not gonna be laughing, man. I am not going to be laughing when I get frozen and teabagged. Like, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, man. And it's gonna hurt you guys too, man. Look at this. Poor fucker, man. He just got absolutely annihilated. If you wanna ask me what's my favorite thing about this DLC, it would have to be the duality, the season pass exotic. It's just such a good shotgun. It's so cool. I'm just having fun getting kills with it. I am working towards a catalyst actually as we speak, and obviously you can see it in these clips. This is a little example of that movement ability. Managed to get a massive amount of ground covered there, where normally on a Titan you would not be able to do that. Cheeky little teabag for that guy. Again here, like we're just dashing in there. The one thing I guess I understand why it's like that, but when you use that melee dash ability, it's basically like ballistic slam, in the sense that once you use it, it's done. You can't do it again, kind of thing. You have to wait for your charge to come back. The cooldowns, rightfully so for Stasis, are slower in comparison to light guardian abilities. So like I had 100 discipline and my grenade cooldown was at I think 53 seconds or maybe 58 seconds, whereas 100 discipline with say Sentinel would give you a grenade back around every 30 seconds or so. So there's obviously a difference there. So that's decent. At least they've considered that a little bit. So there's a slightly longer cooldown for Stasis. But I do think, man, once the honeymoon period of this DLC wears off, once a lot of people are done with the PvE and they start playing PvP, or even just this Friday when Trials comes, this wall stuff, like I like that. You see that? Like this mobility is sick. Like I really like that. But the freezing stuff is just, I don't know. Like I said, freezing and super is fine. But overall, Stasis Behemoth class I think is pretty good, pretty powerful. I think the Warlock class seems to be standing out as far as the Stasis subclasses go right now. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, that's how it looks. This was my first time playing with the Stasis class. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Slap that like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, peace, peace. Oh, and before I forget, I am live now on Twitch. If you want to watch me live, guys, as I play the DLC, twitch.tv/Shake. Hope to see you there. Much love.